Over the past few weeks, Troy Sutton has given you advice on how you can save money and reduce your debt. Today, he continues that lesson with ways you can cut your repayment time down and save.
If you're thinking to yourself, I have so much debt, I could start my own government, then today is for you. You see, paying off credit card debt may seem daunting and even impossible sometimes, but if you've been watching the segments these last several weeks, we've learned quite a bit about how to get away from those chains. And in summary, here's a list of what we've discussed. Find the places in your life that you're wasting money, i.e. David Bach's latte factor, and then make a change. Number 2, we talked about list all of your debt with balances, interest rates, and minimum payments. Number 3, contact the credit card companies and negotiate lower interest rates. We talked about how to do that. Number 4, consolidate card balances to as few credit cards as possible with the lowest interest rates. And 5, split your latte factor, or the money that you've freed up, between debt elimination and investing. If you've missed those, go back and look at bigcountryhomepage.com or my website, and you can watch those videos. Today we'll talk in some more detail about debt elimination. We already know that you can't get out of debt very quickly by just paying the minimums. Have you ever looked at your statement? It's right there. A $10,000 credit card balance at 20% will take 37 years and over $19,000 in interest charges if you just pay the minimums. In other words, you ain't getting out of debt very quick. There is an interesting rule of thumb. If you pay $10 per day, per month, more than the minimum payment, you'll cut down your debt repayment time considerably, usually less than 3 to 5 years for an average balance. For example, that same $10,000 credit card balance has a $250 minimum payment. 30 days in the month mean an extra $300 added to the $250. $550 per month total payment knocks the credit card off in just 22 months and only $2,000 in interest. That's substantial savings compared to 37 years and $19,000 in interest charges. You see the difference? It's huge. It does very little good, though, to pay off all of your credit card debt and then get right back in soon thereafter. I've seen clients and friends, and even myself in my past, do just that. We celebrate getting out of debt by getting back in debt. We work so hard to be credit card debt-free just to dig another hole, sometimes deeper. The key here is changing your perspective on credit cards, and here's the secret sauce. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Credit cards are a convenience, not a loan. Let that sink in, my class. They are designed to facilitate financial transactions simply and efficiently. Once the transactions are completed, then you're just obligated to pay them off at the end of the month. If you look at credit cards as a mere convenience, not a loan, you won't put on the card what you can't afford to pay off each month. Further, I personally, like I've said in the past, moved to paying off my credit card at the end of each week instead of the month. Don't use the credit card as loans. Just use them as convenience. As such, once the cards are paid off, lock them up, cut them up. Some financial advisors go so far as to say close all the credit card accounts once they're paid off. This avoids the temptation of ever using them again. There are pros and cons to this approach, and that's a topic for another day. But one final word of advice. Always give 100% unless you're donating blood.
All right, thank you, Troy. If you would like to contact Sutton Financial Group, they are located at 2449 South Willis in Suite 106. You can give them a call at 437-0709 or go to SuttonFinancialGroup.com.